That's on the levels, that's on the levels. Levels are good, levels are good. What's good, man? It's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. Long time no see, man. So New Year, I mean, as I predicted, I actually thought we were gonna be bearish in December, right? But we're bullish in December. So that means it's the inverse of last year. So, and at the end of 2022, I think we were bearish as hell in December. And then when the new year came in, we were bullish as hell for basically the whole damn year, right? But this time we were bullish all throughout like the end of the year and December. So it's the inverse. Instead of us being bullish out the gate in the beginning of the year, we've been bearish, as you can see here. See what I'm saying? I had had the other screen set up where we can look at more charts, but I can't do it. Anyways, let's see what's going on with these markets here, bro. Just fade and fade. And I did take a couple trades earlier. All green trades, by the way. Small size though. You feel me? Because like I said, no one has a crystal ball. Don't really know what to expect. Well, let's try to get some levels, at least from an intraday standpoint, and see if we can catch some trades here. Check this real quick. Make sure we ain't dropping no frames. No. Let's see something real quick though. Just want to make sure the audio sounds decent. Trades earlier. All green trades. Good on that too. Get out of here. So I mean, pre-market high. I mean, all of that's irrelevant now because we're down here at the bottom of the range, right? But I mean, earlier it was kind of wasn't relevant at all because we just faded. Looks like we did kind of make a recovery here. I forgot what trades I took. I have to go back and look. But I did have a few green trades. Maybe I'll make a short or something. Make some shorts. It's been a while, bro. So obviously we got resistance up here. 471 and change. Low a day 468.70s. I don't even know. Looks like we're trying to hold on. I mean, honestly, near the bottom of the range is I'd actually be looking for the long down here, bro, because we're already near support. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, either off this level if we can hold it, you know, or this one or this one. That's where you want to put your trades on at, either at the top of the page or the bottom of the page, right? So we are near the bottom. And I mean, I was done trading it super early. You know what I'm saying? The the longer I stay in the markets, you know, it's just like anyone else. The longer you stay in the markets, the more of a chance you're gonna have to give money back. You feel me? Am I blocking the screen now? Like I was saying, near the bottom of the page down here, I'd be looking for the long. You feel me? Did we even break at 468? So the lower day was down here. I mean, 469s would have been decent. Let's see if we can get a push going into the close. No, bro. Let's zoom out and look at this thing, man. Like I said, near the bottom of the page is where you would want to go long at. Looks like we are trying to hold this level, the 25-cent increment. The 470 calls, maybe? Let's see, bro. Uh, Obviously, there's some resistance at this 50-cent increment, 469 and a half. Would definitely like to see some confirmation. And then right here too. Almost looks like the inverse of the fake VWAP breakdown. You know, when price comes and breaks down VWAP and consolidates underneath it for a little bit and then takes off and go and starts trending up. Right here is like the inverse of that. And you can't really see it because these are 10-minute candles. But like if I were to go to the 1 minute, I might be able to see it. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, looking for the long down here. Remember what I said. I'd like to see some confirmation first. Meaning, let's see if we can break above this psychological level, this 469.50s. And as of now, it looks like no. But again, where I mean, from a risk to reward standpoint, this is where you would want to be going long at. The only problem with that is it's you feel me, not normal trading conditions. You feel me? You got like beginning of the year, no one knows what to expect. A lot of external catalysts out there. 469. Let's see if we can hold 469. I mean, looking at this price action right here is down here when we're at the bottom of the page. It's basically where you want to go long at, or maybe fade off this double top, the 471s. Those would have been decent. Like we're coming down with some velocity. Hold up, let me see something. I wish I could pan over so we could see the other charts, but I can't. I'm working with less screen real estate. I'll figure out a way to do it. I mean, what I've been noticing is that there's been some divergence. Like normally you'd be able to watch all the large caps and mega caps, like the Magnificent Seven, basically kind of be able to predict, you know what I mean, what like the SPY or the Qs would do. But lately that's not been the case. And I've been watching like the Russell, for instance, this thing, the Russell index, not the ETF. I'm like, this thing's on the lows. So I mean that's what we're dumping. But bro, they pulling the rug, bro. I'm telling you, it's the inverse of last year. If you go back and look at the charts, bro. Again, I thought we were going to be bearish in December, but I was wrong. Right? But but I said either we're going to be bearish in December and bullish in January, like last year, or the opposite of that. So we got the opposite. And I mean, it makes sense because we were ripping basically all year last year and going into the close or going into the end of the year. So it makes sense. But we'd have to give some of this back at some point. I mean, let me see something. You could see it though. We're just ripping, bro. Especially look from October till the end of the year, just straight up. And then if you want to go back further, like The yeah, we're just ripping all year, bro. Look, 2023 going straight up, and now hmm, looks like what 4 consecutive days we've been trending down. Again, bro, let's just do this again. That's the inverse. Let's see if we can hold 469 here, bro. Oh no, bro. I think they setting up for that 10 minutes of terror, bro. But again, let's clean these charts off. Again, we're not at the bottom of the page yet. The bottom of the range or whatever you want to call it. Demand supply zone or whatever. Or no, demand zone. You know, supply and demand. It's the same as support and resistance, basically. But down here, that's where I would be looking for the long, either here or here. If we keep dumping like this, my bad, bro. Like, been in the markets a little here and there, bro. Like, just found that the live streaming is a distraction, especially if you're trading live with real cash. This is a sim account. Look like we're trying to hold 469 in a perfect world. Right when we wicked under 469 is where you want to grab them 469 calls at. But I mean, after a dump like that, I mean, it's gonna make you think twice, right? But look, I mean, that's basically we held that level all day. Look, 469 bounced here, bounced here. Looks like the liquidity grabbed right there, decent. And now we're bouncing here. Look, a little power 3 action. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure the stream is decent. This is a test stream, bro. Yeah. We're dropping too many frames. I'm just trying to see if it's possible. All right, it seems straight now. Yeah. Again, the bottom of the page is where you want to go long at. What? I mean, you got VWAP here and the 120. And look, they're selling into that, bro. Look at that wick. It means they're dumping on it. Let's see what kind of prints we got. They're buying it. If you look at the tape. What do you think? 470 calls? Oh no, man. The 10 minutes of terror, bro. But again, we're at the bottom of the page, right? So, I mean, we could get the inverse of that. The 10 to 10, like the melt up going into the close. We're already down here at the bottom. So, unless we're going to crack major psychological levels and dump even more, odds are that we trend up. No one has a crystal ball, though, bro. All right. That's what stops are for. All right. That's what stops are for. I mean, let's see something. Let's see something. Looks like that downtrend kind of been cracked. I don't know. It's like depends on how you want to draw it. I mean, really, I guess it would be like that, but I think it's more like this. Definitely cracked 470 calls. Oh no, though. We got VWAP and the 120 here. 470 calls. What you think? What you think? I'll try some. 470 calls, bro. We'll go out a day. They're 117 each right now. I wish I could show y'all the option chain, bro. Let me see something, bro. Let's see what happens if I switch over. Yeah, see, it's messed up. I'm down the screen. All right, so you can kind of see them right here. Look, the 470 calls, 123. Those are expiring tomorrow. Now 118 on the ask, 117. Yeah, let's go back. That shit's confusing. Yeah. What you think? 470 calls or what? Look, that's indecision. That's a bearish candle right there, bro. What we're trending up. 470 calls, bro. Oh look. All right, let's get some real levels here real quick. We have resistance here, bro. Gotta be mindful of that. Oh the attacks, bro. They continue. So we had some problems here at VWAP. I mean, looks like there was a resistance here at the 50-cent increment. We did break above that. Right there. 470 calls, bro. Yeah. They're wicking. They're sewing into it, bro. Let's see if we can get a pullback and a retest of the 50-cent increment. And then you got 469.75. The 25-cent increments are a thing, bro. You could see right here. I mean, was holding that support, then acting as resistance, trending up. It's looking like 469.75 is acting as resistance again, but it seems like we might be able to smack it. $470 calls. Let's try them, bro. Tight stop though. Get me in there,
Order
bro.
partially filled.
Put me in the
filled.
game, coach. All right. Damn, I wish I could switch screens. All right, this is too messy. What we're really interested in is this 50-cent increment here. And obviously holding the 9 EMA. We're pulling back. I mean, it's cool if we pull back and retest it. Or, you know what I mean? Pull back and retest the 9 in this 50-cent increment. Actually, I like when you have like the 9 EMA, running parallel to a level, especially like a key level, a major psychological level. But, I mean, that's not a retest. That's a dump. So obviously, that trade is running against me right now, but let's not freak out. But again, they might be setting up for that 10 minutes of terror right here, bro. See though, again, I mean, from a risk and reward standpoint, I like the long down here. Obviously, you wouldn't get 0 DTEs this late in the trading period. Now, I don't like how we broke down the 9 EMA and the 469.50s. And it seems like they're dumping on it. Let's see, bro. They're just dumping, and like there's only 20 minutes left. See, I mean, I'm not so sure now, bro, because I mean the retest, yes, but that's more than a retest. We've cracked that shit, bro. They dumped on it. How many shares? 200,000? Not really that much. And then we did trend up, kind of, you know what I mean? What's the word I'm looking for? With some strength and velocity here and some volumes. It's normal to expect a pullback, a healthy pullback. I don't know if you would call that a healthy pullback or not. It almost seems like a stop hunt, if you ask me. They're dumping on it again here. Let's see if we can hold a 50-cent increment. Look at that wick right there. That means some prices going up here. They're selling into it. It's not looking good. Okay, okay. 55, 56, 54, 55, 50, 52. They're dumping on it. 53, 54. I mean, you could watch the level too to see like if the bid is stacked or whatever. But really, uh, the tape is the actual prints. You know, they could spoof this thing all day. Yeah, but they can't spoof the tape. All right, 61, 62, 61. Again, back above the 9 EMA in that 50-cent increment, which is a key level right now, I would say. I usually make the key levels white, but the default color of my trend lines are white, so I guess they're yellow now. Yeah, I mean, we can consolidate. As long as we can consolidate above this 50-cent increment, we're good. The only thing is we're running out of time. It's 20 seconds left. So look, I'm down for the retest. See if we can pull back and retest it. Because we've been fading. I mean, that's clearly bearish, but we did get a push up here off this double top. I mean, that's what time was that? About 2 o'clock. You get the most volatility and the most moves, obviously, off the open. I mean, this late in the trading period, you're either hoping for a melt up or that 10 minutes of terror. Look, we're cracking this again. Uh, Down on the position. If we keep dumping right here, I might go ahead and cut it early. But they're not zero DTEs, so I could swing them. Okay, so push up, pull back, push up, pull back. Let's see if we can at least hold this and hold the higher low. If not, I mean, I have to think about going ahead and cutting that. You want to make sure that you keep your losers as small as possible. As long as you keep your losers as small as possible, you could have a less than a 50-50 win rate and still be profitable. You have to keep the loser small though. Easier said than done. I know that. Let's see what's going on with this Russell. All right, so pushed up. That's what I noticed is, bro, like the Magnificent Seven uh hasn't been driving the market like usual. It's been more of like other names. So obviously we want to see the IWM break above this resistance right here. 50-cent increments here, bro. Want to see this thing break above that? Every time we got up there, they sold into it. And then obviously want to see this thing start trending up. Oh, they teased us with the fake. I remember I was trading around this time when they teased us with the fake gap fill to the upside, but I believe I faded. This thing's dumping. Let's see something. I'm not seeing the size. Oh, look, let's go back to the SPY, bro. That bitch is dumping. All right, so now everything's on the low, and obviously I need to think about cutting this. S&P 500. Let's see if we can hold this 469. Obviously, if this wasn't a sim account, I would have been cut that thing, bro. Yeah, there's only 15 minutes left. All right, here's the line in the sand right here, bro. And if we can't hold this, I mean, we did actually break down here, but I mean, they're dumping on this. Ah, man. Seems like they're setting up for that 10 minutes of terror, bro. See, they're just dumping on it. Everything's in the red. I mean, and the VIX is up. There's your there's your uh indicator. Yeah, I mean, this is where you can get your bias from. Look at fade. Everything's already red, bro. We've been bearish. Look, it's looking like we're having trouble holding this. And I'm down, let me see. It's not telling me the percent. Triple bottom, 1, 2, 3. See, no, that's what I was saying. Like, if the long, you know what I'm saying? I like the long down here at the bottom of the page. I got in a little too early, and now we're just dumping. Still haven't stopped out yet, though. Getting kind of close, though. And we're just dumping. Meta's dumping. Uh, the VIX is up. S triple Q is up, but kind of near resistance. SOX S is up, kind of approaching resistance. Now the SPY is trying to hold this support down here. So is the Qs. Looking like tech was a little stronger. Actually, not really, bro. 50-cent increment. Again, just from a risk to reward standpoint, you want to go along at the bottom of the page near support, and you want to fade at the top near resistance, right? I just jumped the gun and kind of got in too early. I mean, this is critical right here. Because this has been support all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say we kind of tested it a few times, and every time we hit it, we bounced up. Now that wick right there, wicking to the downside off the 9 EMA is not a good sign. They about to hit us with that 10 minutes of terror, bro. Still haven't stopped out yet, though. But I mean, this is what I mean by cutting your losers. But honestly, if I was gonna go long, it was supposed to be down here, not up here. And then 10 minutes of terror. Let's see what happens. There's 10 seconds left. There we go. I might get stopped out, bro. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Order cancelled.
all right.
Order cancelled.
I, I, I canceled it instead of getting stopped out. So I'm gonna swing it. Obviously, I wouldn't advise doing that if it wasn't a sim account, or if you're trading. Unless I mean, it depends on your time horizon. You feel me? I'm gonna swing them and see what happens. But right now, definitely down decent on those. I bought them at, I think, like 118, and they're worth like 75 cents now. So about 40 cents less. Let's see if we keep cracking these psychological levels or not, bro. Obviously, it looks like yes. We got 469 right here. What you think? 469s? That's so contrarian, bro. But the market tends to do the opposite when everyone gets on one side of it. So obviously we've been bearish for a few days now. It's too close to the end of the trading period, though. Obviously, you'd have to swing them. They're just dumping on this thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if we trend up or gap up like overnight or something. They're just dumping on us. Q's dumping. S&P 500 dumping. Russell Index. Just trappy price action. Oh, this thing's just systematically cracking levels, bro. Oh my God. I already knew it, bro. Like, from the simple fact that we were so damn bullish in December, bro. Dumping lows, 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 lows. Oof. I'll swing them. I'm gonna swing them and see what happens. Again, this is a sim account, bro. Paper trading. About 5 minutes left. So I got those contracts at 115. They're worth 70 cents now. So about what? What's that? 60, 65 cents on each one. So that's $65 on each contract. I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we trend up or gap up or something overnight, especially since we've sold off for like 4 days straight, bro. That's the only reason why I didn't let it stop me out, because obviously they're not zero DTEs. Oh, like an old pusher. Let's see what happens when we get to 469. And again, down here is probably the better spot to take the trade at. Again, I got in a little too early, but doesn't really matter if we're gonna trend back up and gap up. Should be fine. So 4 minutes left. See what happens. Can we hold a 9 EMA at least? Hopefully, let me check and make sure this shit ain't dropping mad frames and shit. All right, it's working. They hit us with the wham, that 10 minutes of terror. But again, bro, like, just based on the price action from the last few days, look, dude, bearish, bearish, bearish. A lot of shares, 77 million shares traded here. So I mean, if we're gonna hold anything as support, I would expect it to be this. Here, 77 million shares traded on this red day. 68 right here. Doesn't mean that we have to hold it. But I mean, there is a such thing as you know what I mean, being oversold. And honestly, uh after 3 red days in a row, I think it's pretty safe to say that we're oversold. The only caveat to that is, bro, like, we were super, super bullish basically for most of the year last year and all through December. Fighting with the 9 right now. Look, we came down here to that level. This is the level off the daily. Look what happened when we came down here. Came down here, hit this thing and bounced. So that could be a sign that that may be some support. I mean, obviously it's support. It's a major level off the daily. And the simple fact that we came down here and hit it and bounced decent could mean that we could possibly gap up or trend up, you know, uh, during after hours and pre-market. Every time we try to push up, they just dump on it. All right. Breaking back above the 9. Look, they're just dumping on it. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a bad trade idea. I just got in too early. You feel me? Would have been better to maybe get in like down here and grab the 469s. Having trouble with this 468.75. And there you go. I'll go back and watch the stream and make sure it's actually watchable. Because my setup has changed a little bit. See what happens after hours. Yeah. We're just dumping on this thing. We'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna jump on in the morning and we'll see if we gapped up or not. Yeah. But then I'm gonna get off and then trade on on my real account. And we'll see how that worked out though. I mean, again, if we're gonna hold any level, I would expect it to be this one. If not, then you know what I mean, they're probably gonna pull the rug, bro. Which I am expecting. But they might not just pull it like so blatantly. They might come down here and bounce and you know what I'm saying, trend up or something for a little bit, but continue selling off. I mean, some of the big banks say that they expect us above 5,000 sometime this year. I forgot which one. I think it was Deutsche Bank. Uh, Now Chase was JP Morgan said they're a little more bearish actually. They said the S&P, they expect the S&P 500 to be somewhere around 4,500 or 4,200. I have to check. But most of the big banks say 5,000, 5,100 all-time highs. Look at that, just eh. But notice kind of where we stopped. So we gotta see if we're gonna be able to hold that or not. There's the level. VIX is elevated. It's not near the high of day though, but it is elevated. S triple Q elevated. Stocks S uh kind of elevated as well. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go back and watch this thing. Oh, you know what? I can go like this. Look. So look, I got in the contracts here, and they're worth about 70 cents right now. 116, 70, about 45 cents each, $45 each. But if we can trend up or gap up or something, um, it's not out of the realm of possibility that they can actually be a green trade. But again, I would not trade. I would have not took that trade like that if it wasn't in my sim account. Nice little pop off of that. But we've just been leaking ever since. Fighting with the 9. Not gonna see much action right now. Let me see how the stream looks, bro. Sessions as 123 make check. Zero drop frames. I mean, it might be possible. Again, after 3 bearish ass days like that, I mean, if we're gonna hold any level, I would expect it to be this one. Let's see if we're correct, if I'm correct or not. Again, hoping for the gap up or just the trend up overnight. And if not, uh, I will be looking to cut those things as early as possible. But I forgot what trades I took earlier, but I traded the SPY. Um, I have to go back and look, but I believe I faded it. Just I think I took like two or three trades. 3 trades. They were all green trades, but small size because it's so just don't know what to expect. But I mean, I'll take that. I'll take a few small green trades any day as opposed to red trades. So this is a little experiment here. We'll see what happens. Again, let's look at these contracts real quick. The 470 calls. Got in up here. They're all the way down here. So we need to get back up here. Let's take a trip around the markets real quick. Let's see what we got. The SPY, Qs. S&P 500. Almost like the SPY. Look, same bearish day right here that we held as support and then trended up. I'm hoping the same thing happens for the sake of my paper trading account. Right. What else? They were buying it towards the end. The Russell index, IWM. Look at the VIX though. I mean, you see the VIX going up like that, especially if the dollar's going up as well. It's pretty much safe to say that the market's going to dump. I mean, that's literally the opposite of what happened last year. That everything's just red. Uh, Netflix. Netflix finished the day in the green. Mara, because Bitcoin's been up lately. So Mara's up to almost 2.5%, but Riot is down. But it did start to make a recovery. Oh, look at the China stocks. Baba. I'm expecting Baba to do something this year, bro. Like I was sweating Baba a while back. Uh, so you look at it on the daily, I mean, Baba, well, you can't even see it. Baba was up at 300 at one point, bro. But now it's near, I mean, not all-time lows, but near some support down here. So that's one to keep your eye on. China stocks. Look, Baba up, Neo up, JD up, Palantir, Carvana, Micron down, Verizon up, barely. Verizon's more like a dividend play though. Doesn't really move that much. Yeah, your Verizon, I forgot what other plays I had in my dividend portfolio. And I had Verizon in there. I think I had MO in there. Altria Group. There's another one in there. I forgot. Yeah, dude. I mean, Google. Okay, Google, bro. I mean, if you still think AI is gonna do something, I mean, Google's definitely gonna catch a piece of that. Google, Amazon, damn, Tesla down 4%. Wow, that's crazy right there, bro. China stocks are up though. That's something to file away in the memory bank. What's going on with this thing? Okay, we kind of been just chopping around. I mean, you could call that consolidation. 468.75. See if we can break above that. Then 469. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and look at the stream, the quality of it, and see if it's even doable. And I'll check back in and let you know how this contrarian ass trade went. Um, after I might do it beforehand. Now, after I'm done trading, I'll drop back in. I mean, the Bears definitely have control, bro. Damn, I wish there was a way I could pan over. Look. Oof, that was the fade to catch right there, bro. The 471s. Little double top action. I feel like it's gonna be a rep faders year, bro. Or at least the majority of it. For some reason, I do better when the market's bearish, bro. Uh, you would think it would be the opposite because when the market's bullish, I mean it's easy to trade. For some reason, when the market's super bullish, like it's a little bit more challenging for me. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm looking for a challenge, and when we're just ripping straight to the upside, there is no challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, we'll check back in. We'll check. Let me see if I can switch over and see so show you guys the rest of the charts. Oh, that's what we're looking like. There's the spot. There's the Qs. S&P 500. Bearish as hell. Look, VIX up. S triple Q up. SOX S up. And then, I don't know if you can see, this is the Russell. Meta down. But notice what I've been saying. You always get that pop on Meta right off the open. Like, I just don't like trading right off the open. But look, I mean, look, 9:15, 9:30. We popped from what, 348.25 up to no, we popped from 343 up to damn near 348. Just right off the open though. That happens a lot. Here's those contracts. Things are down big time, bro. But again, I'm willing to bet that we trend up and gap up a little bit. I got 20 long at 117. They're worth now 75 cents. So a little less than $1,000. There's Tesla. There's Apple. There's Nvidia. Look at that pop right there, bro. Right off the open, Nvidia. Pre-market high, bro. Also coincides with red to green. Telling you, pre-market high and pre-market low. Uh, that's where it goes down at, bro. Yeah, we're having trouble with this 468.75. We'll see. We'll see, man. But anyways, it's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. Uh, Try to get back on and do a little bit more streaming or make more content. You feel me? Try to add some more value to the channel. Remember, I'm on YouTube, Rumble, up all the platforms, Twitter. Sorry, not. Yeah, I'm on Twitter too, or no, X. It's X now. But mainly YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook. You know what I mean? So yeah, support the hustle. Drop a like, share, whatever. Subscribe. I'm gonna try to make more content this year, bro. But anyways, that's your boy E. Holla. Peace.